Be warned, it's intense.
Introduce Beetlejuice.
To it, you know, guys, I am not going to go on hate on Joker 2 because one of my friend of mine on Instagram told me that being a movie critic is not all about having your own popular opinion. You have to be yourself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Well, even I'm gonna do more of these box office update of Joker 2, and not just that. I might do a box office video about piece by piece, or even Terrified 3, even I'm not watching the darn movie. But yeah, I went too far on Joker 2, and I'm very sorry who was really irritating of me hating on Joker 2, which I haven't seen the movie, which I don't understand why I keep saying that without even seeing the darn movie. So yeah, anyway, so don't worry, I'm not gonna say anything bad to Tom Phillip, but honestly, I'm pretty darn sure I'm gonna say something bad for David Zaslav, because that's the type of CEO you should be fired from Warner Brothers. Good day, sir. So hey guys, hello spooky everyone, and what the search? Just your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Cam Potter fan 2001. First we got done with the X franchise, now let's do it. Shh, be quiet please. So hey guys, so today I am doing another Halloween review week, which is a review on creepy stuff like always. Or I reviewed some creepy stuff, I meant to say. So it didn't make no sense at the first time. But the second time, yeah. Anyway, guys, so today I got some special treat for you. So first we got done with the X franchise. Now let's do the Quiet Place franchise. So today I just decided I'm gonna do my movie review on the short movie review on Emily Blunt movie and John, you know what, his last name, because his last name is really darn complicated. So honestly, we'll just call it Emily Blunt. So today I am doing a movie review on A Quiet Place. Came out the year of 2018, the same year of Into the Spider Peak and the Avengers Infinity Peak, because those two movies are peak as crap. Anyway guys, enough further ado, let's get this creepy video started, shall we? Is scary time. Sorry guys, at first I was really concerned about this film, because this film is very different honestly, because we have never seen a movie called The Quiet Place, because every single time they hear you, they hunt you, and they will kill you if you make a noise. So yeah, anyway, so if I'm in The Quiet Place, I would definitely keep my voice down, or else my butt would be dead. Anyway guys, so after I watched the trailer, and after I watched the Super Bowl TV spot back in 6 years ago, honestly, I gotta say, but I was really excited about this film, because I'm a huge fan of Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt is my top 10 most attractive actress in Hollywood, because I do love her character in Oppenheimer, and I do really like her as Mary Poppins. Because if you don't like Mary Poppins Return, that's fine, but for me, I do enjoy that film. It's an underrated gem for the holiday season. So yeah. Anyway guys, so what do I think about this film after 6 years later? I gotta say, because after I watched this film for the very first time, well, at first I was really want to watch this film on Paramount Plus, but I didn't even know that someone had a commercial break on Paramount Plus. So from now on, I am not gonna watch any new upcoming movie on Paramount Plus. Instead, I'm just gonna watch it on Plex, because if you watch it on Paramount Plus, the commercial break will ruin your movie experience. So that's why I decided to watch this film on Plex. So instead of watching this film on Paramount Plus, I decided to watch this film on Plex. And what do I think about this for the very first time? I gotta say, but I have a good old time watching this film. And this film might be one of my first favorite horror film of 2018, because there was not enough horror film that came out that year, honestly, in my own personal opinion, because honestly, I don't know. Anyway guys, so this film is a way better horror film than The Meg. Boy, shut up Meg. Sorry guys, so do I have any flaws about this film? Well, even the one time was really darn short, honestly. Like for God's sake, this film is easily is a 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is the shortest movie from a Quiet Place movie. And honestly, at the same time, I totally understand why they made this film short because they have no people talking. And honestly, guys, the only thing they talk, which is other than making noise. So, honestly, guys, so that's why this film was really short because the title called The Quiet Place. So, of course, The Quiet Place movie will definitely have a longer runtime. But if you make a 3 hour film of this franchise, it would be really boring real quick. Anyway, guys, so that's not really a fault about it. Honestly, guys, I just wish the runtime was longer because I want to see what the character is going to be, what the story is going to be. So we're going to talk about it right now. So let's talk about some positives, shall we? So the story. I gotta say, but whoever came up with this story, I gotta say, but they deserve a reward because this story right there is the most original horror film that came out from Paramount Pictures. Because sometimes Paramount do some lazy stuff with the horror film these days, like Paranormal Activity. I'm not a huge fan of Paranormal Activity. Not ever since I watched that film for the very first time. 9 movie is a way better 2009 movie, more horror addicts, more than a paranormal activity. I meant to say a paranormal. I don't know. Paranormal. I meant to say. Anyway, guys. So the story, honestly, like I said, the story was really original. It was really unique. And honestly, guys, the story was it's really interesting because you feel better of these characters. And on the guy, and you feel entertained because this is what the story was all. Because this film make you entertain you. Because this film is very entertaining, honestly. And yeah, sure, Emily Blunt and some of the characters in this film didn't even talk, which it makes sense because this film called Quiet Place. So if you talk, why not you call it The Loud Place? We're not covering The Loud House, so don't let me get started. Anyway, guys, and the characters, I love every single character, but my favorite character in this film, no, people, not a little girl where she's a minder, I'm not a freaking pedophile. No, my favorite character in this film, of course, I'm talking about the Emily Blunt characters. I gotta say, but she has got to be one of my favorite characters from A Quiet Place because I do feel love for her, and honestly, and she's very attractive. Like every character, every female character has some attractive on them. But anyway, so it's not just she's attractive. It's not just she is hot, which don't let me explain that word because that word is off limit. Anyway, guys, but the best thing, which another than the character development, I love her character development, and here's the best part of the movie. Of course, I'm talking about the poster scene when Emily Blunt was in the bathtub and she was really creeped out because there's a giant monster is trying to creep her. I gotta say, but whoever did that scene, man, you went too far in this film for a really PG-13 film, honestly. Because this film is not a kiddie film, so kids, do not watch this film because this film will give you nightmares. This film will scare you for life. So do watch your kids watch it. Yeah, do not want your kids to watch it because this film is scary for the younger audience. And sorry, guys, and not just the character and not just the story is the best part. The cinematography, I gotta say, but the cinematography and the production design, they did a wonderful job. And the visual effects of the monster creatures, I gotta say, but please do not tell me that this monster creatures is kind of remind me of the monster creatures from Stranger Things, honestly. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so honestly, I do really like the CGI and the visual effects for the monster creatures because they did a wonderful job in this film. And this film made a sequel back in 3 years ago, which that's my next review of it, and stay tuned. Anyway, in the ending just end up like a cliffhanger, so that's why we got a sequel back in 3 years ago. And once again, I'm reviewing it next. So overall, guys, A Quiet Place is a well-done movie. It's a fantastic horror film with the original story, likable character, and you feel so bad of these characters, especially for that one little boy, which he really want a the spaceship. And honestly, guys, and even the dad just took the battery out and put the ship on the table. And he does not want his son to play with the spaceship. And look at the kids did. That's right, he bought a spaceship, put a battery in it, And of course, they put it on, and every time they push the button, and the spaceship goes. Anyway, and the monster creatures just got that kid. Honestly, guys, I already know this is based on real life. That kids didn't listen what their parents said. You gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet, or else they'll hunt you. And look how they treat the kids. The death scene of the monster creatures. Yeah, next time, how about you leave that spaceship down at the table, take the battery out, and go away. Honestly, I understand. That's what kids are nowadays. So I totally understand why the director just saw that kid, and I was like, you know what? I mean, for the character, for the little kids, we'll just make that scene as very true, because nowadays kids are not listening to the parents, which that's not a good thing at all. Listen to your parent, kids. Listen to your parent. Anyway, guys, so overall, guys, A Quiet Place movie is a well done and a fantastic movie, and it might be one of my favorite horror films that came out 6 years ago. The story is really original, the character is really likable, and you feel so bad of these characters, and the cinematography was absolutely beautiful and gorgeous to look at, and the visual effect and the CGI, I gotta say, but the visual and the CGI is absolutely creepy, but in a good way. And the bathtub scene was the best part of the movie, because you feel so bad of Emily Blunt. She's really terrified by the monster creatures just trying to creep you. Oh my god, man. And once again, kids should not be watching this film. But if you watch this film with your parent, that's a different story. But if you watch it by yourself, you'll be warned. Anyway, guys, so I'm gonna give this a peak praise, a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm giving this a Quiet Place movie a seal of Nick Cage awesomeness. And my next movie review is A Quiet Place Part 2. Well, originally that film was supposed to come out 4 years ago, but ever since the pandemic came along, so that's why they decided to delay it, along with Mulan 2020 and of course the New Mutant back in years ago. But now A Quiet Place Part 2 is no longer a 2020 film, but yeah, it's a 2021 film. Who in the right mind want to release A Quiet Place Part 2 the same day as Cruella starring Emma Stone? Yeah, Paramount. That was very stupid. Anyway, guys, so that was my movie review of A Quiet Place. So tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. And yes, I already know this video is unscripted, but I have to hurry because I gotta go somewhere. Because the video's on. So well, had to be because I got this Hot Topic of $15 off coupon. So I might buy something today with this coupon. I might buy some Halloween shirt, and I can just wear for a Halloween party. So yeah. So hey guys, so tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. And this film is definitely ain't for kids. So kids, you should not be watching this film. This film will creep you, and this film will terrify you, just like the Terrifier movie. Just like Terrifier 3, the one scene that Terrifier killed the Santa Claus. Yeah, kids should not be watching that. And parent out there or letting your kids watching naughty stuff, turn on the parent controller. It's not that hard. Turn it on, Donnie. Sorry, guys. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Cage, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Cam Possible Fan 2001 signing off. And on Monday, tomorrow, stay tuned for my movie review on A Quiet Place Part 2, and stay tuned for more update of the box office of Joker 2. And don't worry, I would just talk about the box office. I ain't talk about something bad about Joker 2. I ain't making fun of Tom Phillips anymore. The only people I'm gonna make fun of, which is none other than David Zaslav, which is the one guy he killed animation, and we are never ever going to get any of the upcoming animated film until 2026. Yeah, Warner Brothers, what the heck are you doing? Well, I'm part of the next Warner Brothers animation movie, which is none other than The Cat in the Hat. Oh my god, Davis, you better not tax right off it. I swear to god, if you do that, yeah, we're gonna stick to Cat in the Hat 2003. And speaking of that, the movie is leaving on Netflix. This is why I can't stand Netflix these days. Anyway, guys, so this video signing off for now. And stay tuned for more box office video about Joker 2, Piece by Piece, and of course, Terrifier 3.